welcome back to Dad Meat, bitch. Rob Stant, Jimmy Gillespie, Timbo. Back from the deep in the heart of Texas, brother.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Yeah, man. Went on the full Pee Wee Herman tour. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, man. Texas rules.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to hate on it. You know me. You know my personality. I go down to the de facto comedy capital of the world, and of course, every fiber of my being is screaming, This is what everyone thinks is the best. This sucks. I know what's really up. But at every turn, something new and cool and friendly happened to me, and I come back to say it's nice.
Very cool to hear, man.
I'm very happy that I went down there.
We saw a barefoot dude with a fucking katana last time we were there, and
Oh,
nobody was acting like it was a thing.
Yeah,
I was like,
6th
"Ah, that's
Street is
just
a carnival, dude.
Yeah.
There was a period in my life where if I saw a guy like that, I would probably do the math on what it would take to become him.
Yeah.
There was like a whole like meetup, like a barefoot samurai homeless
Oh,
meetup.
never mind. I'm thinking more of like one guy with a sword on the subway.
No,
type
you
thing.
could probably there was like a whole thing.
It was like a fucking like
It's a meetup.
anime meetup.
Yeah.
And we were like, no one gave a fuck. We were like looking at it like, what the fuck?
We're like, what's going on here? This guy's barefoot with a weapon. They're like,
Is there any kind of man you've ever tried to become? You look
Me?
like somebody who would take mold of a man.
Eminem. Marshall Mathers.
Eminem? No.
Yeah. I was Eminem for Halloween in the 4th grade. If that counts as a child.
Kept going.
Yeah, every year.
Every fucking year.
Yeah, I was obsessed with him when I was a kid. So that was probably that was like my idol. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be fucking Slim Shady, dude.
And Jimmy was obsessed with Butterfinger?
Yeah. I wanted to be a rescue hero when I was a kid.
What?
You know what rescue heroes are?
Like Paw Patrol?
No, it's like it's like a cartoon for kids. But when I was like a little kid, I was gonna be a rescue hero, and that's what people were like, that's not a thing.
Is that like a little fireman?
It's like a fireman and like a
Oh,
yeah.
You'd be a good fireman.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
I'm like, that fire's high up. Actually,
They're cutting him into the building.
It's like, wait, we can't take the elevator?
wait a minute.
He's driving the back of the fire engine and it's like tipping over in the corners.
Yeah, they got me in the bucket on the way up, and it just tips.
It's bent, the arm's bending.
We're gonna need a bigger bucket.
For what it's worth, dude, you would make a great mural.
Yeah, dude. I know when I go into cardiac arrest and they put my mural up at the Raven Lounge, it's gonna be so sick, dude.
Are they going to paint over cotton or give you a new one?
No, they're just gonna put they're just gonna fucking whiten it up. Same lips, same fucking racist lips.
Oh, man. I mentioned True Detective.
Oh, yeah. So I didn't finish the first episode yet. You guys haven't watched it?
No.
Nah, I just watched
Man,
the first season.
That Eskimo cop lady can really have some sex.
My goodness.
She was really going for it.
So like
Mamma Mia
TV shows
Figaro.
now, they're just trying to like get like every group ever involved in the show. It's like there's Eskimos now just for some
Yeah.
reason.
They're hot too, Jimmy.
Oh, hot Eskimos, that's not real.
Yeah, they used ugly Indians in Killers of the Flower Moon. I thought that was a mistake. They should have made them sexy. They made
Yeah,
Leo look
with a budget
old.
that big.
They made Leo look old and busted, and I went, I don't even get this guy. And then the lady he married, I was like, oh man, she looks like a fucking like sepia tone painting in the desert.
I saw that movie.
Give me animated Pocahontas, or fucking don't make
Yeah.
this 4 hours long.
Yeah, animated Pocahontas. She was a baddie, right?
Oh,
For
yeah.
her Is there a live action Pocahontas yet?
I don't know, man.
It's a touchy subject.
Yeah.
Hard to make that movie. John Smith was an adult.
I saw that movie Poor Things with Emma Stone in theaters. Did you hear about
I
that
don't
one?
know that. No.
Is that sure she's a baby? She's transformed into a baby?
No, she's like she's in it's like a Frankenstein movie. Like she's like dies and they take her corpse and they turn her into like a new woman, and she gets like fucked a lot in the movie. So that was the big selling point to me.
As a corpse or as a lady?
As like a lady. She like and yeah, so I went to go see that.
Either she has 2 movies out right now, or this was wildly misexplained.
Yeah, it's a PSA to all women that even after you die, you need to stay fuckable.
But yeah, that was my big selling point. I was like, I got to go to the theaters, and it was just me. It was just me and a bunch of other like
Very shiny
like,
dudes.
Shiny dudes by themselves who were just there for the exact same reason.
Where my reflectors
The
at?
fucking trophy room, dude.
Very slippery dudes all sharing one popcorn.
They're just wiping it off on their forehead.
Damn, I almost shit my pants today,
Dude, I was pulling for you to do it, man.
bro. I was ready to accept. So I today I was ready to accept a samurai's death and shit my pants. I had a heater on deck, And should we just go into this right off the top?
Yeah, let it rip, brother.
We need a graphic for this kind of thing. But
Shit report.
I got up early to drive my darling daughter to school. That's 15 minutes from the house. I then had to take the car to the mechanic. That's 15 minutes there. And then I had to walk home from there. That's 30 minutes. So we're looking at about an hour out of the house. And I get up and I throw my sweatpants on and my sneakers and I go, ooh, something's up. And I know I don't have time to crack it out right now because I waited till the last minute to take her to school. So she was going to be late. So I said, all right, I'm going to be pushing it. And let's just take a moment to appreciate, let's just be present in almost shitting my pants and know that I'm just barely going to make it home. And I imagined the rest of this hour and I said, I know I have it in me to not shit my pants for one whole hour, but this is going to be nasty. And I was like, great, what a fun morning I'm about to have. So I take her to school, barely on time. I go to the mechanic and I get there and I realize that I get there at 8. They don't open at 8. They open at 8:15.
Oh, dude.
So this adds 15 minutes.
That's a shit eternity.
I mean, could you imagine?
Eternity.
Could you imagine? And listen, I know my fucking butt, dude. I've been working with this thing forever. I know down to the minute
We're
when
like
I'm going to
this.
shit my pants. Yeah. And now I go from this was funny to with this extra 15 minutes, I go, this is a disaster. Today's going to change the rest of my life. This is going to be like a red push pin in the map of me shitting my pants.
Oh, dude, you should though. Every now and again, like, cause shitting your pants is like the retard's ice bath.
And I agree, but I agree. And I went, well, it's time to accept my fate. I rolled the dice. I'm reading them right now. Here we go. And so I wait the 15 minutes and I'm just like, man, and it's still not quite there. I know I'm still at least 15 minutes away from the deadline, but I know it's coming. And so 8:15 comes, they turn the sign around, I open the door, I walk in, I have my keys, they were expecting me, no wasted time. I get out on the street and I'm walking back. It's 29 degrees. I'm wearing a t-shirt under my winter coat. And within 5 minutes of my half-hour walk, I'm sweating so badly. I have to open up my coat and let the winter winds touch my nipples, dude.
Do you think drivers could tell what was up?
Well, I did have the advantage of the sidewalk being very snowy, so everyone looked stupid walking. But I'm fanning air into my midsection because I could feel it just like, I could feel the fucking heat lines coming off of my belly.
Dude, I bet you can't. You know how like you look for like signs of sex trafficking? Like I bet you like you can tell like a man that's got a rip.
The signs of dude about the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, people kept pulling over and say, "Do you need help?" So I set some parameters for myself. I was not going to use a public bathroom. Okay, I'm sure I could have ran into a Dunkin' Donuts.
This is a warrior's death.
And I said I am not going to run. You know, I'm gonna die with my boots on. Yeah, I'm gonna die with my boots on here. I'm either going to make it and not shit my pants, or if I run, I hope someone shits on my back. You know what I mean? Fucking shoot shit on sight if you see me running. But so I'm running and I'm doing mental exercises the whole time. I go, man, my ass hurts really bad right now, but I've been constipated before. I know how much poop I can hold inside of me. It's not like there's a medical necessity for me to shit right now. So just hold it as hard as you can. And I'm like, I can feel like tears welling up in my eyes at certain points. I'm shifting my hips back and forth as I walk, trying to keep, I'm doing Kegels basically the whole time. I did jog for one intersection, but it was Roosevelt Boulevard.
You have to.
You can't make that light if you don't. And even that,
jogging with a turd in you is crazy.
that was hands in pockets, kind of like, you know,
like a shuffle.
Yeah,
it was a shuffle, yeah. And then I went back to just walking, and dude, it was so close. It was as close as you can get without fully just letting loose. And these were light gray sweatpants. It would have been on display, dude.
Oh man.
Were you almost disappointed? Were you like, oh, I prepared mentally for this and it didn't? Nothing happened.
Yeah, dude. Like, well, okay. It was I can't recommend this kind of exercise enough to people because I had to go through the entire gamut. I had to accept my death.
You made it sound cool. Like I was like, oh, this guy's gonna shit his pants.
I had to
and
accept
start a new trend.
Yeah, I went. I will shit. If that's who I am, I will shit my fucking pants right now, dude.
Yeah, stages of grief.
If that's who I am. Yeah, he went through all of the stages.
Yeah.
The
in
poop
one
roll.
in one
Stages of
fucking
grief.
crib.
It's stage 5 is acceptance.
I've had to shit like so bad sometimes that like I'll have to like I'll be walking with my homies and I'll have to like stop and like I'm like checking my phone. I'm like, hold on, this is like really fucking important actually. And meanwhile, I'm like holding on for dear life.
Like, no, go up.
I'm like, I showed you how to go the other direction. Go.
I think there was one time I was getting in an Uber to go from one place to another, and you're like, actually, I'm gonna stay here. I was like, really? And you're like, yeah. And then, like, in the Uber on the way there, you texted me.
I
Like,
just
dude,
remembered what happened. I just remembered what. Yes, we had a show in my hometown, and Rob was about to like get in an Uber to go to Jersey to like watch the Eagles or some shit, and like I had to shit so bad that I was like, I'll actually skip the hang. I'm gonna stick back at this fucking tiny Irish coffee shop and ruin their fucking day. And I fucking I had to shit so
Could you
bad I had to
imagine?
break.
Oh my god, dude.
I broke plans.
The sign says all you can shit. Sir, please keep your voice down.
Oh man, I had to shit so fucking bad that I skipped a hang.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Dude, this was so bad. And to your point, there was a point where I knew I was going to, like, when I got, it was honestly hand on the doorknob when I knew I was going to make it. It was that bad. I was direct line of sight to my front door, and I went, I'm not even sure that if the last little challenge was crossing my front lawn without running. I said, I can run this. This is just the lawn. I could run this.
No.
And then in my head I go, but I'll know.
Dude,
I'll know.
You'll hit a bunny hole.
I'll twist my ankle. I'll have to go to urgent care with shit in my pants.
I rolled my ankle so bad I shit.
But I said to myself, like, I'll always know that I broke my stride and ran to cross this lawn. So I through the lawn, and I just barely made it. And there was a point where I was just like, I should have died. I should have died out there. I shouldn't have made
died.
it. I shouldn't have made it.
that walk across your lawn is like might be the hardest part because it's like when you know you're in trouble.
a waddle.
Dude, it's like when you know you're in trouble and you see your mom coming into the school and you just the tears start welling up.
He's going out on his commode. Dude.
I feel like anytime I feel like I'm about to shit my pants, it's always the worst as I'm walking into the bathroom.
It is, yeah.
Because my
But that's the best
stomach, my stomach's like, we're ready.
Your body knows it's near.
It's like when your mouth salivates when it sees food. It's like, all right, this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. And then you're like, I'm taking off stuff in the bathroom already. The bathroom is
Yeah.
shrinking around you and your body is expanding. It's 7,000 degrees.
Yes.
And then, oh my God. And then, but just the moment that it all built up to, I wish, honestly, that moment should be what they keep in the tabernacle in Catholic churches. You open it up and it's just a guy barely making it, not shitting his pants.
Is that the worst you've ever had?
Not even close.
Not even close.
No, I've actually shit my pants.
Yeah, sure.
He shit into a bag in his own car.
I like that. I shit out of a car.
Out of
Yeah.
a car.
I blacked out at the Denver Zoo and I shit out of a car. I went to the Denver. I solo travel sometimes, and I travel. I get off the plane and I don't know how to vacation, so I immediately just start getting fucked up the entire time I'm there.
Yeah.
So I made a gigantic half-gallon of screwdriver and I took it to the Denver Zoo to go see some fucking animals. And I made it all the way through the thing, and I was blacked out, and I'm fucking like yelling at elephants, and I'm leaving the fucking thing, and I'm going to like some fucking, I was going to like In-N-Out or something, and I was like fucking, I shit out of the car. It was so fucking
Was it
bad.
an Uber?
It was a fucking Uber, and I was shitting in an Uber. Yeah, and I puked in the same trip. I puked in an Uber.
Oh my God,
Every
dude.
time you do something in an Uber that's not just riding in it, it costs $250.
Yeah.
It's insane.
So you thought, I'm already shitting. I might as well puke.
Separate car.
No.
Separate car. Yeah.
Can you, which
Yeah.
part? Wait, so was the shitting out of the door, out of the window?
Yeah. So it's like I was blacked out, and I shit. Like I'm getting in the car, and we're like literally like there's just like a whole like section of like where you can get picked up. I literally squat down and take a fucking liquid shit on the ground and just keep going. Get in the car.
Dude, imagine
Go.
you're just trying to take your wife and kids out to dinner.
And there's a fat
and you see
retard,
your asshole hanging out
a
there while you're
fat
getting
retard
screamed at
take
in
a shit on the
Chinese.
street. Yeah. It's
my
insane.
God.
And he's coming out of the zoo, so you're like, that baby elephant just.
Just got an Uber.
He just escaped the zoo. Yeah, escaping the zoo got a lot easier when they made Lyft. It's
Whoa.
fucked up, man. I
What
fucking,
did the driver notice?
No.
How did you not notice?
Did you pretend you were tying your shoe? Like
I didn't even mention it. I was blacked out. I got in the car and I was just like, Yeah, like fucking just, I don't even know what I said to the fucking guy.
It was an Indian dude.
So he dropped me off and I went into the,
Yeah.
he was like, he didn't notice the smell. He's like,
I went into the, he was like, you smell delicious.
You shoot
Well,
off
my
the breeze
friend,
back
you
there.
have
Oh,
a
is
date
that-
tonight or something? You piece of shit.
Is that Dior? Are you wearing Dior? So I went into this like the most packed in and out I've ever been in, and I
It
cleaned.
was mostly out.
I cleaned myself up in that tiny fucking bathroom. That's not even the worst like shit ever. Like I had to hold my shit in an airplane.
it's like, watch Mojo's top 10 shits that Jim has taken.
It's literally
Number 7.
yeah, number 5. No,
In and out poop lettuce.
I drank a bunch of beers before a flight one time, and I ate Chick-fil-A breakfast.
Starting to notice a trend.
Yeah. I like to mix alcohol and
It's not like
chicken.
I had bad broccoli.
Yeah.
I don't usually shit my pants, only when I had drink.
Yeah, just get hammered and eat Chick-fil-A. And that I got like little Chick-fil-A biscuits for breakfast. I got on a flight. I was going from Midway to home, and I ate that shit. And I'll never use an airplane bathroom. I'm scared of it. I just in my head I get stuck in there, and then they get the jaws of life to get me out of,
Every
and then I'm
airplane
like,
bathroom's like, you do you, man.
Yeah.
Fine by us.
Yeah, exactly. The rest of the flight is like good for him, holding it down. Yeah, I was just like sweating for
you
the
have to
entire flight.
back into an airplane bathroom for
I've
real.
never been in one,
Bro, okay.
Bro, his glasses are fogging up telling the story. What are you going to do?
Jim's sweating right now.
My temperature's rising just at the
Oh
thought.
my god, dude.
I'm reaching a fever, just the fear. You ever get a fever from fear? But it's true. I just in my head I imagine I get stuck in there, and then I'm on the fucking news. Emergency
yeah.
landing. I'm
They
on
probably
the
have
news.
special straps just for guys like you. They try to throw them around your back.
Dude, everybody's got to use the inflatable sliding board while they extract you from the shitter.
Everyone's trying to get a good pic, like they're trying to fucking see. Yeah, man, airplanes are tough, man. Airplanes are tough.
Damn, he gets put on the no-fly list. That's crazy.
That would be a great fucking thing to happen. I'd be like, oh no, I don't have to get that seatbelt extender handed to me after she does the demonstration. She'll do the demonstration, and she's like, this is coming to you. She'll be like, fling. I hate it.
Does TSA give you a hard time going through?
No, actually, I have never had a bad experience in an airport. Because they have like the early check-in and shit, so you kind of just like, they streamlined it. It's fine.
I don't think I've shit myself as an adult. Like, I think it's since I was a kid.
Lucky.
I don't think.
Let it
Yeah.
rip once, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. You don't know who you are yet.
I imagine it's a very humbling experience. 'Cause I mean, even as when I was a kid and I shit myself, I was like, oh, life is different now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a manhood ceremony for real.
Maybe I'll do it
Dude.
soon.
You know, some of those African people,
Did you
they
guys get
bungee
COVID?
jump with vines and break their necks on the ground.
Yeah.
White dorks just fucking shit our pants.
Like ever, Jimmy?
Yeah, like when I
Yeah, I
had
had it.
COVID, I was shitting everything. Like it was crazy. I had like the worst COVID. I was like shitting everything. I was like pissing out of my ass. It was awful.
I almost shit myself when I got food poisoning from Wawa. I had to puke, but I also had to shit. So my move was I shit on the toilet and then I puked into the tub next to me. So it was just coming out both ends. I was like, this is the best case
You're on
scenario.
all fours, just hitting both.
Yeah. It was rough.
My wife had a similar instance where she shit herself as she was throwing up, and I viewed her differently. Not in a negative light, not not anything too bad, but it's just like, damn, this is different now. Like I don't know.
I got a real dog on my hands.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about her now.
Lost all the decorum.
Yeah.
There's no shield now. I've seen you at your lowest.
She's let it rip too since then. I think that was like the levees broke that day because she would never fart in front of me. She would never burp in front of me.
What?
Yep. But I think that was
That's psychotic, dude. I could never. You gotta burp. I know you're burping. I know you're farting.
I remember the exact moment where I farted in front of her for the first time, and it felt so liberating.
Wow.
Have you told me about this?
I think Wawa parking lot. I was in the passenger seat, and
Parking lot
It was so
98.
liberating. It was like when the Americans went into Birkenau, dude. It was so
I was
liberating.
kissing soldiers.
Yeah.
And I just got in the passenger seat, and as soon as I sat down, it was like one of those ones that you feel in your chest.
Yeah.
And I just lifted up, and I just let it rip. And I instantly realized, like, oh my God, I've never done this in front of her before. She's like, did you just fucking fart in front of me?
Yeah.
I've never shown myself to anyone.
It's like a rom-com based around a dude like farting in front of his wife.
If I open myself
Yeah.
this way.
I've never shown someone this side of me.
It's beautiful. No, stop. You just say,
You're not ready for this.
you mean it? No fooling.
I don't think my wife has ever shit herself since I've been with her, or at least that I've been able to.
You told me a story the other day.
I was gonna,
really funny.
Well, I was gonna say that might be the one I'm getting at, but like one time we were doing like anal, and that's
Hello.
my
There's a
wife.
little guy. Pervert puppets hanging out outside.
One time we were doing anal.
Someone say anal.
Fucking
Not now, Signy.
a bunch of balloons come down. 1000th mention of anal.
And then like afterwards we were done, and like a friend followed her. So like I don't know if that counts, but
That counts.
yeah, she like shit the sheets, I guess, not technically herself. And then she looked at it. I was like, "Is that what I think it is?" And she looked at it and she was like, "I'll fucking die." And I was like, "Well, can you clean the sheets first?" And I'm like, "I have to go clean my dick in the fucking shower and pretend like this isn't disgusting."
Now, what size was it?
Dude, it was like a perfect mold of my dick. It was like my dick had been like crafting it while it was in there and it just came out. I was like, all right. So very small, but it was not a lot of shit, thankfully.
It looked like a Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah, that's tough. I didn't know until years into my sexual journey that if you have anal sex, like a lot of people prepare for it.
Yeah. We never prepared and never had a problem.
It's a myth.
Yeah.
When I was in Florida with Ian, he was telling a story on his podcast about hooking up with a lady who was actually on the podcast with us. It was incredibly awkward, but he's talking about how they took a bath together to prepare for anal and stuff like that. I was like, yo, dude, I kind of had to keep this to myself because I don't want to, yuck anyone's yum. But like, I think planning for it kind of takes away from it.
Yeah.
I think it should be a last minute mistake that you both deeply regret. Otherwise, what's the fucking point?
Yeah, I could see.
Otherwise, there's a pussy right there, dude. That's just me, though.
Yeah, it is kind of nerdy.
It's just me, though.
That's just me.
Like, no, hey, you want some pizza? No, thanks. I just brought my own.
Yeah.
I brought my own lunch. I got a brown bag lunch.
I feel like anal was like cooler when I was in high school. Like at least talking to my friends, be like, yeah, dude, we did like anal. They're like, oh, dude, really?
Yeah, right. If I heard something about someone doing an anal in high school, I would have beat the fuck out of them.
Really?
Like, yuck, dude. That's disgusting.
So funny.
It was like you were like
no,
the
I'm
man.
kidding. I would never do that.
If you were in my high school and you did anal with like your girlfriend, you were like, it was like hell yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's just like I'd rather just have regular sex. Like this is my wife. I'm like, I don't know. It feels weird.
Yeah, anal's like foie gras. Like, I get why people like it, but I never need to go anywhere near it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's overrated.
It is.
in my opinion.
And it is.
Well, Jim, that's the only option you have.
Damn, Bob.
And,
Damn, got him.
and there's a reason why we're all going to hell. There's a reason because it's the devil.
Jimmy, you're a butt man?
Yeah, dude. Butt man. With guys. Crazy. Crazy development. Yeah, until they come out with the like official bussy that they can start attaching. They can start hooking them up with. I'm pretty much out of options.
Like a Mark Zuckerberg work on his next new invention.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Elon Musk and Zucker racing to see who makes
You're going
the
to wheel it out on stage?
first attachable bussy.
They were supposed to fight, weren't they?
Yeah,
That'll
Zuckerberg
never
tore his
happen.
knee up.
That would be insane. That would be like the most watched event I think ever. Probably, right?
That was kind of funny. But the back and forth of it was a little bit. No, it wouldn't be funny to watch. I think Zuckerberg has done like enough like MMA training, even as like a millionaire who like obviously has to be treated a certain way by the people he trains with. But I think he's done enough to at least like understand what it does to your body. And I think Elon Musk is completely oblivious to it. And when they started talking about it, Zuck was just like, I think he said something along the lines of, "You have no idea what you're talking about. Like this would never work." And Musk was just like, "Yeah, no, it'd be so fun. It'd be totally fun. We'll do this." It's like, dude, a guy with a week of jiu-jitsu would like break your neck. It's insane. Like,
Yeah.
But at the same time, it would be fun to watch those guys fight in a volcano for control of all humanity.
Here's one. Have you ever had the duty fucking happen while you were doing jujitsu?
A lot of farting.
I've run off the mat.
No.
I've
What's
run
the
off the
etiquette?
mat
What's
to
the
both
etiquette?
poop and vomit.
If you fart, do you try to roll his face in where you farted? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah, that counts.
Depending on how
on
close
It's
you
like
are.
poison damage.
No, I either just laugh it off. You usually both do because everybody's been there.
I've
Yeah.
wanted to
Early
do.
on, I
I've wanted to do
apologize.
some jujitsu, dude. I want to do it.
Do you want to know that women have a thing about training on their period?
Speak on it.
I don't want to say too much.
Like they want to.
No, they don't want to because there's so much just like sitting on people's heads, and so they are constantly aware of that kind of thing, and so that's just something that'll never cross your mind, and then you're just hearing about it in the car on the way home. You know what I mean?
What's the worry that it stinks?
It
that
fucking
leaves-
reeks. It's gonna leak through like all the normal period stuff, but
It's gonna soak the fucking mats.
yeah. Except now there's a person's head in there.
I don't know. I think I would train on a period
Yeah.
just to really throw it on guys.
I don't know. I've taken off because I ate too much cereal at night before.
I feel like it's a good time to fucking get in there and mix it up because they're already so fucking wound up.
That's a real life situation because you never know when you're going to have to fight a woman on her period.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't choose. Like if somebody's trying to fight you, you can't be like, oh, I'm on my period. Unless there's some like code of conduct between women where they're like, oh, fuck, all right, we're not gonna.
I think if I use that as a defense, it'd be so confusing. I'd be able to get away. I can't. I'm on my period. They're like, what?
It's squid defense.
Now, do you think I've read this as like almost like a life hack online? Like if you think somebody's gonna genuinely fuck you up and you shit your pants, do you think they'll leave you alone? Or do you think they're just gonna like now you got shitty pants and they're gonna fuck you up?
I will say this: I would avoid fighting a homeless guy for a similar reason.
Yeah.
I don't want to be homelessly stinky.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to fucking like a homeless dude will reach back and grab shit out of his ass and like get you with it. You know.
Yeah. Plus, if you let's say, and I could be wrong here, but if you cut your arms on their teeth and they have HIV, does that give you AIDS? Does that give you HIV?
Wait, what did you ask?
If let's say you cut like your forearm on their teeth or something like that, or you're both getting scraped up and you're grappling and shit like that, isn't that how you get HIV?
I think you could. You could also.
I assume every homeless person has HIV. By the way,
when I used to
that's a safe bet. It's like feline AIDS. Yeah.
when I used to work
Yeah.
when I
Just
used
pick it up from the outside.
when I used to work security at a hospital, I worked in like the mental institution part of it. And there was this guy who he was HIV positive, and he didn't want to take his
Disgusting.
meds. Yeah, he didn't want to take his meds. So they wanted me to go in there and like put like straps on him so they could give him the injection.
Oh no!
And I was like, okay. And they're like, oh, well, just so
how much are we getting paid? $1 million?
that was like $13 an hour. I was like 20, and they were like, I was like, okay, well, they said their exact words were, "Be careful, he has AIDS and he's a spitter," and I was like.
Whoa.
Well, if he spits in my mouth, am I going to get AIDS? And they're like, there's like a 0.00. I'm like, that's not no. I'm like, I didn't do it. I called somebody else. I was like, I'm not doing this. And
You got the dog
like,
catcher in there.
man.
yeah, they're like, fair enough. Some bigger dude who was more intimidating than me came in. He was like, you're going to take your meds. And he was like, okay. And I was like, all right, well, that's all that took. Why was I the one they wanted to send in there?
Yeah, send in the guy that he thinks he has a chance against.
You need to take your meds.
Now look, you're gonna be nice to these ladies, okay?
Get fucking spit
A
on.
fucking green loogie. For some reason, an AIDS
It's like
loogie
Jurassic
is
Park.
green.
It's Wayne Knight in Jurassic Park.
His little flappers come out. Right?
It's like Nickelodeon slime.
AIDS flaps.
It's AIDS flaps.
Damn.
Ew, man.
I got a gift package I want to open up.
Yeah, speak on it, brother.
Well, I'm not sure what it is. I was made aware that someone was possibly sending me a box, and you were so kind as to receive it at your PO and
always,
forward it
baby.
to me.
Oh,
Oh man. Oh dude. What the heck? Oh man. Okay, dude. Okay. So all right, we're going into Timmy World for a tiny little bit here. This is my homie GB Resto on Instagram, and I make those custom Game Boys.
Yeah.
For fun, and I've never done it for profit, but it's a really fun hobby for me. Anyway, he came out when we were in Cleveland, and I met him, and I'd mentioned somewhere that MJ, her favorite old game was Dr. Mario, and he had like a Japanese version of Dr. Mario that was very cool.
Oh, neat.
And he anyway, so enclosed is a Game Boy Pocket for Tim and Fritz to enjoy together. So Fritz plays all these little old video games with me too, and so if I'm guessing, dude, look at this fucking thing.
What'd you get?
Dude, it's like a customed out Game Boy Pocket.
That's dope.
Yo, oh my
Whoa.
God, bro, what the hell? I bet you this.
That just blew my mind.
This
That's a
has a-
nostalgia
fuck.
bomb. Holy shit.
No fucking way. And it's got a backlit screen, which is
Oh, baby.
not standard whatsoever, bro.
Dude,
This is
when that glow hit, it just warmed my heart.
oh my God.
Turn that hoe this way, dog.
Wait, why does it have a
Damn.
timer that's counting down on it? What's that?
Yeah.
It's gonna spit AIDS bomb at you.
What
Inside the little
hell,
baggie at the
man?
bottom is anthrax.
Yo, I mean, what a fucking joy.
What game's loaded in it?
It's Japanese and the label's kind of torn. This
Oh.
almost looks like a Fist of the North Star type thing.
Sounds like porn.
can't see.
That'd
Hold on.
be hilarious.
Japanese and no label.
Send you a Game Boy Color that played brutal porn.
So, do you guys ever play the BME Pain Olympics for Game Boy Pocket? Oh man, this is too fucking nice.
That's awesome. You got Pokemon cards in there too?
Yeah. Oh my dude. What the fuck?
Wow. This is wholesome as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
get our
Yeah, I'm
PO
gonna
box.
send people
Yeah.
to his. I'll link his shit in here. But yeah, if you like me are an absolute fucking autist, this is a fellow autist out there doing the shit that we like.
Did you say that you build Game Boys?
Yeah. So check this out. So Game Boys, the screens didn't light up or anything.
Right.
So there's a couple companies online that make aftermarket screens that light up to make them easier to see. But you just need like an old Game Boy to like kind of cannibalize and take it apart, and then you can get like custom fucking screens and frames and shit for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you swap out the buttons and shit like that, and it's just my brain needs something where I can just sit at a gaming desk and either follow instructions or tinker with something,
You're a tinkerer.
and that's one of my main fucking things.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and dude, I'm well,
I tried that shit once when I was a kid. I took apart a PS3 controller, and then I just had a PS3 controller that was taken apart, and I was like, I'm gonna fuck with it and add like extra buttons and shit, and I just immediately gave up. I was like,
yeah, no, I'm living the dream.
yeah.
I'm living the childhood dream. There we go. It's finally. I actually had to blow in the game to get it to run properly.
Oh yeah.
That's how you get Jim to run properly.
Oh, dude.
Very sweet gift, baby.
Yo, thank you very much, brother.
You got the PO, Mike?
I do, yeah. If anybody wants to send anything else, it's P.O. Box 24, Prospect Park, PA 19076.
We got to get ours up and running, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, this.
We were trying to get people to send us hair and teeth.
Jim's gonna make a doll.
Yeah, so I learned how to sew. And,
when you thought you couldn't get gay.
I'm gonna sew a bunch of hair and glue teeth onto like some stuffed animal, and it's gonna be our fucking it's gonna be all of our fans' hair and teeth. It's gonna be on a fucking weird animal.
Damn, that'd be a great thing to leave at a crime scene.
That's what I'm saying. You could just like do anything with it.
We got some exciting new sponsors, Tim.
Oh, dude, how lucky are we?
You're going to love this. Guys, remember the last time you were at the gas station and saw those horribly branded erection pills? I took one like 3 years ago right before we went to buy a Christmas tree, and I thought I was going to get pussy before we went out to get our tree. But no, we went out and got the tree, and they just made my ears glow red. But this is not that. Do you ever take a second to see what's actually in those products? They're terrible for you. Enter Joy Mode. Their sexual performance booster enhances sex drive and blood flow, resulting in better performance. It's a natural and science-backed sexual wellness supplement for men. Take their sexual performance booster before getting down and dirty, Jimmy, to support erection quality, firmness, and sex drive, Rob.
Hell yeah.
Created by best-in-class scientists and PhD biochemists, the sexual performance booster contains clinically supported doses of arginine nitrate, L-citrulline, Panax ginseng, and vitamin C. I haven't busted my wife's cheeks out yet with Joy Mode, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Did you get yours already?
I did get it.
What the hell?
I am. I'll.
Joy Mode.
Yeah, if you want me to share it with you, I'll share it.
Yeah,
With you.
please. I'm sure something's coming, but
But all you got to do is just tear open a packet and mix it with 6.8 or 6 to 8 ounces of water. You have to be very precise.
Yeah. Get your
Yeah.
measuring cup,
Yeah.
studs.
make sure you get it in your body before midnight.
6 to 8 ounces of water. Drink up anywhere from 45 minutes to 4 hours before sex, and watch the magic unfold. Go to usejoymode.com/fatbird and get 20% off with code FATBIRD at checkout. That's 20% off and free shipping with code FATBIRD at usejoymode, which is JOYMODE.com/fatbird. Great sex solved naturally.
Woo.
I like that.
Hell
How
yeah.
about that? You gambling, boys?
I love the
Yeah.
gamble, dude.
DraftKings. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL playoffs, is bringing you an offer that's going to make the playoffs seriously awesome. New customers can get $5 on any game and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Everything's more fun when you have some skin in the game, and DraftKings makes it easy to get involved. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code FATBIRD. New customers can get just $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code FATBIRD. The crown is yours, Jimmy. I've been always meaning to tell you that. If you've got a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY, which is 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over, age varies by jurisdiction, void in Ontario, bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See dkng.com/football for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
It's gambling season, though, right? We're in the postseason and a lot of
Dude,
football.
Yeah, I mean, the Eagles suck dick this year, but it's been fun.
Yeah, but I mean, that lends, you'll have more fun gambling when your heart's out of the season.
It is, dude. And I don't know if you guys watched the fucking Kansas City Chiefs and Buffalo Bills game. I don't know what people in Buffalo have to live for right now.
I mean,
That is tough. That is tough,
Dude,
shit.
I mean, what the fuck happened there?
I don't know. You know, I've been dying to get Josh Potter in here.
Yeah, dude, I felt so bad. He's the first person I thought of.
Yeah.
But they perpetually shit the bed, and I feel terrible, and I really want them to win. But
You want them to win? Fuck
I do,
Buffalo,
man.
dude.
They'll get it. But
It's more
they
about
need
the
it,
people.
man. They
of
need it.
Buffalo. Oh,
Yes.
we've seen Buffalo firsthand.
Yeah,
They
they
need
need it. They
something,
desperately
dude.
need a Super Bowl, man.
Do you see them trudging through the snow in the park there? I mean, like,
Yeah, they need it.
I
gotta
don't,
warm
think
their
I don't think there's a sadder city in the country than Detroit.
They need a Super. Well, no, dude, go to Buffalo. They need a Super Bowl.
yeah, seriously.
They truly need one.
Go to Buffalo. It's like
That is a
far
tight
and
race.
cold. I'm like, whoa.
That is a pretty
Sounds
tight
expensive.
race, though.
I don't, dude, Detroit's a lot more exciting. Like Buffalo, it's like you got the Bills. The Sabres are never good. They got boned in the 99 Stanley Cup final, but since then it's just been
Ever
disaster.
since they've been shit since they lost Briere, dude.
Yeah, they really need a fucking Super Bowl, man. But I'm excited to tell you about this. True Classic, baby, dude. True Classic. They sent. Did you open your care package,
Bro,
for me?
I'm a sweater guy now.
I am too, dude. It's the most comfortable fucking sweater I've ever put on. I will say this: it's motivated me to work out because my tits are so prominent in this sweater, and I need to fix that.
It made me want to like make better decisions.
I know.
I said I gotta start living my life like what would Frasier do.
I know, dude. It's
Frasier mode.
I'm in Frasier mode thanks to these True Classic sweaters.
and I'm on my Nile
I've always
shit,
been a
baby.
sweater guy.
Dude, True Classic sweaters are the fucking shit. Their t-shirts, I've worn them for a while. Most comfortable t-shirts over fine, but they gave us sweaters, and the sweaters fucking rule. We know you're comfy in your ratty t-shirts from college, but we're not doing that anymore. It's time to get a sense of style and step into something new from True Classic. They have incredibly comfortable essentials with a great fit. With True Classic's athletic wear, tees, jeans, outerwear, and more, you'll be prepared for anything from a day at the gym to a fancy night out. These are fancy sweaters, by the way. True Classic t-shirts are unlike any other. They're created to accentuate the places the eye goes first. Eyes up here, Jimmy. This means they're tighter in the arms and chest, but leave the perfect amount of room in the midsection. The most comfortable shirts that I have, and I've worn this sweater almost every day since I've had it.
Yeah, sorry, babe. The sweater stays on during diarrhea. You know?
So if you're ready to upgrade your closet, shop now with our exclusive link at trueclassic.com/fatbird. Save up to 25% off your first order. Make 2024 your most stylish year yet with True Classic. The best fucking shirts that I fucking have.
Jim,
Hell yeah! Wow, what a fucking endorsement, Mike.
I really love the baby. Dude,
And by the way, we are ready to sell out. We will endorse anything that people give us money for, but
Yeah, man.
we're pretty
Absolutely.
lucky that
Yes.
so far it's been stuff that kind of lines up with what we're about, you know?
dude,
next episode it's gonna be like Two in the Stink podcast. You guys have seen them.
Yeah. Like $50 if you talk about it. I'll
Yeah.
suck you. I don't care.
we've been especially with True Classic. Man.
They need to come out with a
I love
fucking.
this
They
shit.
need to come out with a sex pill for fat fucks, dude. It's time.
Why?
Why?
They don't work?
It's time. No, I mean no. Well, first off, I
It
have,
doesn't fill me up.
I'm fucking starving the whole time. What I really need,
Sexually enhancing donuts delivered to your door, left on your doorstep with 6 little bottles of milk by a guy in a white suit.
Yeah.
Sex milk.
Munchkins. Munchkins for the horny fatso. No, but what I turned
Boner milk for fat faggots.
boner milk for fat faggots.
That's bonermilk.com.
Promo code Jimbo, dude. Yeah. Nah, fucking like what I need is I need a pill that's like that fucking little sponge thing that expands like 50 times its size, dude.
The ones you put in the sink.
Yeah, the ones you put in the sink. Fucking no, like they need a pill that like makes the back of my knees dry during sex because it's like a fucking broken faucet back there, like halfway.
I think
through
that's called heart medicine.
No, it's called nitrates. It's funny. Like,
Would you ever consider losing weight?
I am.
You are?
Yeah. I've changed up.
You are considering it.
No. I'm like working on it.
It's happening.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I lost
what are you
a little bit
doing?
of weight. Well, I ride an exercise bike and I changed my diet.
Oh, you're a pretty sturdy bike.
It's fucking sturdy. We got it when my sister tore her ACL, and she like used it for like a year, and then I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna kidnap this thing.
If you ever want to go to the Y with me, I'll go with you.
Let's go.
Yeah,
let's fucking.
You got
run.
a nice one near you.
I got, like, dude, that one near me is awesome. Except for the fact I see people from high school. They're like, hey, they're like, you still live here? I'm like, go away.
Well, what are you doing here, motherfucker?
Yeah, I'm like, lick my balls. That's what's happening.
I'm trying to swim too. You interested in the pool?
I'm a big pool guy. I like this. I'm big. Yeah. I'm aquatic AF. I escaped the zoo for this reason only. I love that. It's really nice. It used to be the gum factory.
I've seen it from the outside.
Yeah.
I've just been hitting Planet Fitness.
I've also seen it from the outside. I don't go in there.
Rob, I haven't been there in probably 5 years, and I refuse to go in there to cancel my membership because I know it's going to escalate to an argument.
I only go because it's cheap and it's like right next to my house.
Yeah.
Tim.
Oh, thank you. I thought it would be cool because, you know, we kind of did like I don't know, get in people's heads and hearts because of like, the whole self-improvement thing.
Mm-hmm.
I started looking into like the famous like self-improvement podcasters, like daily routines.
I like
make
it.
a big deal about.
All right.
I thought it would be a fun thing and kind of give us something to focus on if we I have a couple here, and maybe some people in the chat could like recommend some really fucking ridiculous like your Huberman types.
Okay.
If we could go over a couple of these and see if any of them would be, if we could try one or assign them to each other for 30 days.
I'm on board. Let's do it.
And report back. You know, maybe they suck. They probably suck. maybe there's no reason to do them, but you know, then we can actually talk our shit and know what we're talking about.
I'm on board, man.
Okay, cool.
Give me some examples.
Well,
so we got Andrew Tate.
I didn't look up
those
Tate yet.
type dudes.
Yeah. Like your guys who do really long, serious podcasts, and they just kind of say the like same like bullshit.
Yeah.
Over and over again. I think the one that's probably the most doable was Huberman. Are you guys familiar with Andrew Huberman?
Yeah.
He's like the Chad scientist guy, right?
So you're just like, what? You're about to like assign one of these dudes to each other to like listen to?
Maybe.
like
No, well, it's pretty well documented stuff. And I think part of the allure of doing these things, because it's like, no, you're not, dude. You're not getting up at fucking 5 a.m. every day and like,
Oh, it's that. It's like, yeah. It's
you're
like,
not doing
I haven't slept in 4 years.
by the time you've woken up, I've fucking built a skyscraper.
Yeah, every single day.
It's 4 a.m. and I'm just now waking up for 3 days from now.
I write a 500-letter essay to the moon or word. And
I've been eating my own cum because it makes me awesome.
yeah, but I'm thinking a lot of these dudes are just trying to. I mean,
I read a self-help book
Sell
recently.
shit.
What'd you read?
Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter by 50 Cent.
That's awesome.
did he have a routine plotted out in it?
It's a bunch of advice that only works if you're 50 Cent. Pretty much.
That's his perspective.
Yeah. He's like, if you're in a room full of people and like you want to control the conversation, talk quietly and people will want to lean in and listen. And I feel like if I did that, I was like, hey guys, you'd be like, why is Rob talking like a faggot?
Yeah, it turns out Rob's fucking weird.
I don't remember the last time I wasn't just screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Jesus Christ. Do you believe anybody starts their day with yoga in the entire world every day?
No.
I've thought about
Could
it.
you imagine?
I mean, I guess, but I guess like influencers, like I do actually know someone that does it every fucking morning live.
But how do you not fall asleep? If like that's the first thing you do when you wake up, you go in there, everything's so nice in there. It's a lady talking in a hushed tone.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
that's
but
Rob.
I
Is
think
that you talking in
you're
a hushed
also-
tone?
Yeah. It's like, hey.
I didn't even think about the studios. I'm just thinking about like people at home. Like I
Like waking up to a
yeah,
mat.
and just doing
That's a whole nother
I
thing.
can't imagine a reality where every day I wake up and I go, I'm going to stretch really slow for 45 minutes. It will never happen.
Do you like yoga?
Yeah, yoga's cool.
All right.
I like it when I do it, but like I do feel really silly by the end. I go, I can't believe I just sat there that whole time. That's nuts.
Have you ever trained jujitsu that early?
Once or twice.
It's awkward, isn't it?
Have you ever done yoga before jujitsu?
No.
Yeah. A guy at one of the first place I went to, he used to run a yoga class before he ran his class.
Yeah.
And it was good. You feel good.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe, you know.
Well, so
Jim's
human.
trying to sell you on his yoga classes. He's like,
I'm like, I do plus size yoga at Fashion Bug.
I've seen you stretch,
Yeah.
and you can
oh
get
no,
it down.
dude, I'm limber as all hell.
Could you
Yeah.
do a split right now?
Not in these pants.
that's always his excuse. He's like, take your
These
pants off,
will
gay boy.
explode. They're lined with thermite. Like, I don't think you understand. No, but I'm pretty limber. Yeah, I can do a split and stuff.
Your legs do look like they're detachable.
They are. I have action figure legs, dude.
You guys need to have sweatpants prepared next time. Like, oh yeah, and then
glass
somebody
case.
brings out sweatpants. Like, do it now.
Next
Prove
time
it.
we do it, dude.
I want to see who, Mike. How low can you get?
No, I can't.
Show us.
All right.
I'll show. I don't know how low I can get, but let's see how. Maybe at the end of this will be one of the tests. In 30 days, can you do a split?
All right.
Okay. Here's your before. That's not so bad. Okay. All right. And that was without stretching.
Hell yeah.
I
Yeah.
say that's not the worst. But you got to get cheeks on the floor in 30 days.
Yeah. All right.
This is just one of the tests. This will be how we measure these daily routines. Hold on. All right, I'll get mine before.
Danny, do you have a ruler to measure from asshole to floor?
Yeah, I got a tape measure over there.
Mark it on the wall.
This was so much funnier when Mike was doing it.
You're
That's
actually
far.
pretty close.
That's pretty good.
Tim can do a split. He just doesn't want to admit it. He's like, yeah, I guess I could if I tried.
I think his pants are really hindering him.
No, they're really stretchy.
Their performance.
It's my wires.
Those are 5% spandex, dog.
Okay.
Could tell.
That's my before.
All right, Rob, you're up next.
All right.
I'll get as low as I can in these thingies.
Oh, dude.
Damn.
Ooh.
Spring.
How far can I go? I think I can go pretty low, but
That's not bad.
do it like this. Does that count or no?
Yeah, that's a split. Like the other way is a straddle.
Oh yeah, I did a straddle.
Yeah.
Back up. That's about as close as I can
That was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Hold on, I'll try straddle too. Oh wait, good.
This wasn't a dream I had.
You made those sound a lot tighter than they are.
Yeah,
Oh my
I knew you were going to do it to him. Golly, Jimmy.
There we go.
Jim didn't become gay till he learned he could do a split. He's
I
like,
don't
well,
blame you now, dude.
he's like, I gotta use it.
Yeah, honestly, it's the greatest. Basically, sometimes God hooks you up. You know what I
Jim,
mean?
you have to have a picture of yourself splitting
I do.
as your profile pic on Grindr.
That picture gets around. I have a bunch of them.
Oh my god.
It might be framed on a few people's walls.
Yeah, it's definitely that's a memento, dude. Yeah,
That's his headshot.
God damn. Dude.
it's like number one on like useless things. Like if I ever wanted, like, I imagine like the only thing I could do with that skill that's like not like retarded is that like I could probably sneak into like a fucking steal like precious gems. You know what I mean? I could avoid lasers.
Let's throw it to the chat real quick. Guido said, "I feel like I witnessed a crime." Jimbo is deceptively limber.
Yeah.
Big boy built like a Stretch Armstrong. God damn. Damn. Would you consider yourself a spinner?
What is a spinner?
I think that's like a petite that
Person you put on your wiener and you
go
fly him around.
No.
like that. You're not one of those, are you?
No.
Dude, that's That's really fucked up, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's like
Not supposed. Yeah,
I going on an apology tour.
Seriously, it's not supposed to be like that, dude.
Yeah, listen.
That's nuts.
I know, dude.
Now, Jimmy, when you first realized you could do that, was that like a Henry Rowengartner situation where you're just like, wait a minute, what did he just do?
I didn't want to do boxing, so I started doing kickboxing, and I was like, I can kick pretty high. And then it was like, I could do a split, and then it just happened.
Damn.
And then ever
Whoa.
since then, I like, you have to stretch though. I do yoga and shit. I don't want to lose that. You can lose it.
I'm afraid I'll never have it. Can you become flexible even though your legs hurt ever since you were a kid whenever you tried to do flexible stuff? Is there hope for it, or I always just assumed it was something you were born with.
I think
can't
there's
prove
like
it.
part of, it's definitely a born with type of thing.
Yeah, that's my problem.
You mentioned your wires getting pulled. Do you think you would be able to make improvements in your stretching without your wires getting fucked up?
I don't know. I guess I got to stretch my wires out. It was really, really uncomfortable though.
Jimmy, you think you know a guy that could help him stretch out his wires?
Well, Mike,
You're looking at him. You're fucking looking at
the only man I need is Andrew Huberman.
him. Yeah.
I thought about getting into Wes Watson for a while,
Yeah.
but I was so disappointed that like I would have to ghost him, and I couldn't live with myself if I ghosted him, because he will text you, and he will check in on you. That's part of the program. It's like you pay, I think it was like $160 a week or something like that.
Week?
That's insane.
But dude,
That
he will
rules.
at least text you. He might have even called you,
That rules.
in addition to giving you workouts and diet advice.
I like that.
Hold on. All right, I'm gonna look him up too. What was it called? Like consulting?
I don't know, man.
Let's just go to his website. I'm sure it'll be on there.
Who is this?
Wes
Wes
Watson
Watson.
is maybe the greatest prison YouTuber of all time.
Yeah, he was like one of the OGs of it. And he would just sit on the park bench and just scream about things that happened in prison. And he got super popular. I kind of fell off with him.
Yeah, I think we got all of his stories, and he was just really great at contextualizing everything he experienced in prison into like self-help stuff in the real world. It's really electrifying stuff. Coaching, okay, elite mindset, fitness, or elite business.
Fitness.
Fitness.
Build the body you want. 12
Okay.
weeks to becoming a beast with Watson Fit. We'll take you from the process.
Guys are so fucking stupid,
We'll
dude.
we'll take you
I
from the
wanna be a
process
beast.
of being.
So
Dude,
fucking gay.
that's actually not. This is the next sentence. Hold on, dude. We'll take you from the process of being a bitch to a beast.
Yeah. Get me in there, man.
Let's build the body
fuck?
you want. I think this is like a workout program for guys who are really afraid of being raped in prison. I think that's what happens. I think he pulls you in. He's like, do you seriously want to know how to not get raped in prison? And dudes go, yeah, I'll watch 12 hours of this content. And then it's like, okay, now what if I was jacked and I can guarantee I never get raped?
It's like for dudes who are about to go to prison. Maybe.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I would follow along, man.
Okay.
I just love the idea of, dude, I want to be a beast.
Become your best self. Click this. Move on. Move to the next step. Become a Watson Fit soldier. All right, so you fill out like a
Jesus
consultation form here.
Christ. They're
Okay.
enlisting these
So
people.
what you get is 12 weeks of direct personal coaching with Wes Watson.
Calling them
Month-to-month option is available. Custom nutrition breakdown and meal cheat sheet specific to your body. Workout calendar and video guide and weekly accountability, live checking calls, 24/7. And this is $160. You said a week.
I think that's what the price was. But this was like 3.5 to 4 years ago.
Access to private accountability app to connect with other people on the same journey of growth. Dude, this is nuts.
That's Grinder.
That's nuts.
My
So-
sister's been to prison. She could probably do it for cheaper.
What?
Yeah, if you're trying to learn from a lady's perspective.
I would like. I would actually prefer
That'd be
that.
so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, imagine if your son came to you and he said, Dad, I've been texting a convict and now I have abs. I would be furious.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
I'd be telling you like, dude, are you what the fuck?
Let me see your phone and let me see your abs.
What the hell?
Let me see both of them.
Hey, Dad, I've been sending a convict money. Check this out.
Have you guys seen that?
Like, dude, I've been begging you to lift weights.
Have you guys seen the convict like video pen pals?
Oh, I love them.
They're the fucking.
Yeah, all in Idaho
Best.
too, man. I didn't think they had those kind of
The
people. in
rules are
Idaho.
fucking cool over there.
Dude,
You've
Are
been
all-
writing people, right?
I wrote to Jody Arias,
Oh.
and she really disappointed me.
That was so fucking fun.
Dude, I'm surprised. Have you ever seen how many Wiggers are in Idaho?
Oh, dude, come on.
They're all there.
They're just hanging. Isn't that where the gathering of the Juggalos is?
I don't know.
Out there, in the fucking corn.
I don't know, man. think I've ever seen it.
All right, so dude, go back to the homework. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I really did veer off course there. I'm so sorry.
Now, did the guys look like they've gone from bitch to beast?
I mean, honestly, they look like they went from bitch to like slightly swole bitch. These dudes are all pretty fucking whack.
But just soft chin pussies, dude.
Yeah, these guys fucking stink. These guys look like exactly who would do this stuff. Look.
Dweebs.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at that guy. You know, I mean, these dudes are so depressed. These are the most depressed men I've ever seen in my entire life. That's Chet Hanks. I'm on watsonfit.com or weswatson.com if you want to pull this up and show these people. Yeah, pull this up and go to the fitness page. Sorry.
That's awesome.
That's a great idea. And then go to coaching at the top and at fitness. And then scroll down until you see the homies. No, that's all him. Oh yeah, you can show. All right, so go back to the top. If anyone doesn't know who we're talking about, this is Wes Watson, and he got jacked from programming.
Holy
in prison.
shit!
This
Look at
was
his forearms.
This was our whole shit. Was for like a year. All we talked about was programming, and I lost 60 pounds, and we started a very successful podcast. So yeah, thank you, Wes Watson. Everything he talked about was having a tight program in prison, so that the COs would leave you alone, and the other inmate races would respect you and not fuck with you, and your white supremacist homies would have your back, and you had to like live your life a certain way to like satisfy all of those. And he did it while getting supremely big, and now you can send him money. All right, scroll down to these dudes. Have they gone from bitch to beast?
I'm on there.
First guy.
That'd be so funny.
Like sweating right now. Like, shit.
Gulp.
Yeah, that'd be so dumb to
Yeah,
send him money.
I'm like, we should close out the website.
You know what? Also,
Yeah.
cool website.
Yeah, you do kind of have to give it up for these guys, you know. It's like it's difficult for anybody to do that. First of all, jacked Asian
changing
guy.
your body is important.
I don't take jacked Asian guys seriously.
The middle guy, he went from bitch. He had crazy titties to now having abs. That's good for him.
Jim's just getting horny seeing this.
Oh yeah, dude. What's
This does nothing for me, dude.
Whoa, another big titty guy.
That dude's tits are nut crazy.
Jim's literally going to sign up for
I'm
this.
like, wait a
Those
minute.
are like, if a kid drew that, I'd be like, that's not what it looks like. Change that.
Do these guys take food stamps?
Yeah, you would get in trouble for that picture at school.
Yeah. Oh my god, for sure.
Now the last guy did kind of go to beast. The last guy looks like he's kind of
He didn't
short
look like a
and
bitch in the first picture.
He looks like he was picking fights at the bar and losing though.
Yeah.
And now it's like, try that again, seriously. And they're just like, hey man.
Now he's just getting fucked up and he looks better.
Shout out these dudes.
Okay. All right.
They
so
bought into the beast
bottom
mentality.
left dude definitely went beast mode.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Oh
And-
yeah, he got a tribal tat. He thinks he's the fucking Rock.
Oh yeah.
Look at
Whoa.
that thing, dude.
Damn.
The whole shoulder. He's like, yeah, I went to Maui for 3 weekends.
He really enjoyed upgrading his office wardrobe at the end.
Yeah, he saved a tiny bit of money on an all-inclusive and got that big-ass tat.
All cool guys.
I like how they're all watermarked too.
Yeah.
Just in
Don't
case
steal
you,
these.
OC,
Yeah.
do not steal.
That's so fucking crazy.
So yeah, so I mean, I guess he's just like sending you like a thing that says do push-ups and then calling you and screaming. So I guess if that works for you, then I'm happy.
Would you guys mind calling me and screaming at me for a minute a day?
Absolutely.
Would you if I paid you money, would you fucking call me and scream every day?
I will, yeah.
I'll send you a voice recording.
Okay.
I actually, you should, pay you guys to just fucking tear me down.
Yeah,
make
do
me change.
split. Do a split right
Do
now.
a split after you jog
Do a
for an
split or you're
hour.
fucking gay and getting raped, dude.
Yeah, that is,
Go. All right, Huberman begins his day with yoga nidra. Do you know what nidra is?
what is that?
Nidra.
Is that Reiki?
I don't fucking know. But he does it. Yoga nidra. Exposure to. Could you Google that while I'm.
I think it means swimming with black people.
Damn. Oh my god.
I think it means yoga on the bus.
Exposure to sunlight and a cold shower, then waits 2 hours before drinking coffee. That sounds easy enough. Sounds kind of dumb. Sounds kind of asinine, but I could do that.
Dude, we could take cold showers here.
He is a proponent of intermittent fasting and typically does not eat until noon and has lunch with a mix of meats, vegetables, nuts, and fruit. Now, and again, man, it's like I've been alive a long time. I think no matter how much you say that's how you ride, I know everyone eventually just has a Nutri-Grain bar at 9:30.
Yeah. I've been on that shit where I'm like, I'll eat healthy for like 4 days straight. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like on this fitness journey, and then I'll eat like my
I better
wife will-
slow down, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to,
Yeah, yoga nidra kind of. It seems like it's a nap.
a specific yoga posture called Shavasana
We should do
or corpse pose.
should do yoga nidra on Patreon.
The goal of Yoga Nidra is to promote a profound state of relaxation, which differs from sleep in as much as there is still an awareness of one's surroundings. So I could get into that though. I love laying there.
Yeah, this is an Indian nap.
Yeah, that's the Indian nap. I've been sitting there for years.
So he wakes up and then just lays there. Okay, I guarantee he's checking his phone. I guarantee he's like, you know what? My mind's racing. Let me just give myself something to
Well,
focus
that's how you
on.
guide the mental imagery by using your phone.
And then he watched clips of himself being posted on Reddit on Rogan. It makes him slightly hard.
Yeah.
And he turns over to his wife and starts pushing his half-hard wiener in between her butt cheeks and seeing if she reacts in any way by throwing it back a tiny bit. And she doesn't, and she thinks it's really annoying. and so he wakes up.
Yeah.
He wakes up fucking pissed off.
So he's fucking pissed.
and he goes and he grabs a Nutri-Grain bar, or if they still have strawberry Pop-Tarts, he'll eat at least one pack of those. Then he'll fucking wreck his meat while the coffee's brewing. Won't get fully hard. Will barely squeeze it out. Goes back upstairs. Slams the coffee. Has his heart racing before 11 a.m.
Sounds like you're narrating his like book.
I mean,
This was Tim's morning.
he eats at noon, and it's meats, vegetables, nuts, and fruit. Okay, dude, it's fucking
Gay.
it's half a gallon of green tea, and
half a pack of cigarettes.
yeah. All right, his afternoon is split into 2 work sessions. The first of which is for less intense work, and the second for more creative thinking. So first one, existing business, organizational tasks, that kind of stuff. Then later on, it's like, whoa, dude, let's maybe crack a beer, right? Let's work with 1 beer. Maintains a strict evening schedule and aims for 6 hours of sleep each night. Now that I can get down with. 6 hours of sleep?
What do you usually get?
I'd be happy with 6.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I could do that. I usually get closer to 8.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I always oversleep. Like if I get like 6, it's not enough. But if I get like 10, I feel like shit. Like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you typically get? How often? How late are you sleeping?
Probably like 9 hours, honestly.
9 hours
Yeah.
of sleep a night. What?
You take a nap?
No, I don't nap. My sleep schedule's fucked up right now. Like I'll go to bed at like fucking like 3 o'clock in the morning and then wake up at like noon or 1.
Mm-hmm.
Usually by Jimmy call me like, yo, what's going on? Like, I don't know, just woke up.
I do like 4, 5, 6.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm a
dude.
night owl, dude. It's my entire life I've been like that.
You're seriously on the brink of a health crisis.
Yeah, brother,
Please,
tell me about
dude.
it.
Please.
I love
Please
sleeping.
rest.
All right, I'm taking you to the Y, brother.
Yeah.
We're going to get in that pool.
Yeah, we're getting in the pool.
We're just going to
Yeah.
end up sitting in the fucking hot tub for 3 hours.
I'm seriously gonna start bothering my
fucking
boys.
nipple hair is gonna go like this the whole time.
I'm bothering my boys to get jacked. I've been on fucking Noah and Rob's ass. Everyone's getting fucking jacked.
All right.
I'm not gonna stand for this shit.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna be such a fucking dickhead.
Let's do it. Let's document. Let's document my fitness journey.
Yeah, and then you could also do that, but I'm just saying personally, I'm forcing all of my boys to get jacked. There's no other option.
That'd be crazy. Get all your boys jacked at once.
Dude, how nasty would it be if everyone just walked around with big
From
shoulders?
bitch to beast.
How fun would it be to squat up and just bully?
Dude, what if we all went places ranking from
Shady Maple?
bitch to beast? Yeah. The bitch is in the front, the beast in the back.
You guys start at my house and then
We're making Rob mush in front of him.
Oh, what gives with the whip?
And then 6 hours of sleep. So that's kind of loose, right? Oh no, he goes into more.
That's crazy. You're getting you
Goes into
guys
more
are getting
detail.
8+.
I usually go to bed at either 11 or midnight and get up at 7.
All right, what do you think of these people? He says he wakes up between 5:30 and 6:30 every morning. What do you think of that?
I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time do you get up?
Around 7 each morning.
Around 7. Let's see. I guess I probably stay up until like 2 most nights, and then I'll probably wake up at 7, and I'll just be like making eye contact with the kids as they like get ready for school. And then if I'm driving Lucy to school, I'll like throw sweatpants on, I'll get in the car, and I'll just like kind of rub my eyes the whole time, and then I'll get home and I'll just be tired all day. That's pretty much my daily routine.
Are you a coffee guy or no?
Yeah, less so now, but when I was in the office, I was drinking probably 3 cups before noon, and then I'd be like, 3 p.m., dude, I'll probably just have one more to ride out the day.
Yeah.
And then my heart would race into the night. Not anymore, though. What time do you guys wake up?
On my average day, probably like recently my schedule's been fucked up, so usually around like noon. Like I'll go to bed at 3, wake up at noon, 1 o'clock, something like that. Roll out of bed. I don't know.
I'm like 2-ish. I'm like I sleep like 2, 3-ish.
But you're up early.
Yeah, I'm up early. I'm up like 8, maybe 9.
Yeah, you're on a dad's schedule.
I'm fine with that.
I do a thing where like I'll wake up like earlier than usual, and I'm like kind of awake, and I'm like I guess I could start my day, but I'm like I'll get like another hour, and then I'll go back to bed, and then I wake up feeling like shit. I'm like I should have just stayed awake when I woke up originally.
Did you ever experience this one? This is seems to be fond in my brain. You ever fall asleep after school and then you wake up and you think it's the next morning?
Oh yeah.
But it's actually dinner's ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That felt like you got an extra day.
I know, baby.
That felt like you really Russian rouletted, and you go, "Whew, oh man,
You're still in your school clothes.
Ugh,
Take me back.
wow, damn."
I would love like waking up when I had my desk job, when like I'd wake up in like the middle of the night and I'd be like, oh my God, fuck, when do I got to be up? And I check the clock, it's like 2 a.m. and I still get like another 6 hours of sleep. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, go back to bed.
So when I was in the office, if I woke up and my diet was terrible, and I would probably I would wake up with diarrhea every day at varying times. And if I had a morning where I was woken up with violent diarrhea at 4:30, which I mean, I would call it a not uncommon experience. And then I was awake enough to just play video games until it was time to get ready for work, and then I'd still be late for work. Oh man, seriously, I'm so nostalgic right now, man. Remember the good parts, man. Oof. That was nice stuff.
So good.
Boys, what are you going to promote?
I got Fat Lady Brewing. We have a show on March 16th. We have an
February
early and a
too.
late show. Yeah, February 16th we have one as well. And then I've got February 19th I have Jim Gillespie and friends at City Winery.
Nice, dude.
And that's going to be really fun. I've got a bunch of crazy fucking assholes on that. So I'm looking forward to that. And Two in the Stink podcast, man. Fucking that's the fucking thing right there.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, just I'm on Instagram, Rob Stant Comedy. Any shows I have coming up, mostly Fat Lady shows and stuff like that, I just post them on my story or on my Linktree, so check that out. And then we got a festival happening at Fat Lady Brewing in May.
Nice.
Yeah, the whole weekend.
We have 3 nights of shows in May.
So that's gonna be we'll be
a
announcing
big fat party.
the lineup.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. You guys should come through.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Count me in, baby.
Let's put y'all on for that.
Sweet.
Man, I have some. Wow, dude, here I am out here headlining on the road. Oh my God, out here selling out shows on the road.
Let's fucking go.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, brother.
God bless it.
Who saw that coming?
Everybody, dickhead.
The world.
Yeah.
Oprah.
Shut the fuck up. No. But I'm coming to Raleigh and Boston and Connecticut, and I'm also gonna get down to Nashville and Tampa, opening for McCusker and Gomez respectively. So come fucking, it's so hard to find weed. Come find weed and then come and we'll smoke it outside, and it'll be pretty fun. But also come to the show and buy tickets. TimButterly.com for like updated schedules and ticket links and shit like that. And also check out my fucking autism fueled weekly show, Tim Butterly Show, on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Tim Butterly. And also it's on audio now too. But if you have any interest in my completely self-indulgent Spurg sessions, and then bothering a guest to look at their algorithm and stuff like that, then come fucking chill. That's nice. And Field Tripping just went public with the most recent episode and everything. So check out my stuff. Thank you very much. Sorry.
I'm proud of you, Doug. You're cooking, man.
Hell
Cooking,
yeah.
chefing.
Thank you.
Next week, I'm picking one more winner for the Weekend with the Rain Train. If anybody who buys a copy of my book, On Perks, available at onperks.com, is available. So I already picked one person, and we actually picked like 3 people one day, and it's kind of a train wreck. And one of them was our boy, so we can't have that. And one person couldn't do it, but then one guy was able to come down, so I'm excited for him to come down. However, he's only coming down from Connecticut, so I really want to make somebody's day and fly you in. The farther, the better. And there's no...
What about Australia?
I that's what I want.
Get
Like,
an Australian over here.
it's my dream for somebody to come from very far away, from somewhere like Australia, New Zealand,
That'd be sick.
to have to fly to Delco for 3 fucking days. So that's my dream. So I'm picking one more person on Little Stinkers next week. So to become eligible for that, just go to onperks.com, buy a copy of the book. Round trip airfare, hotel for 3 days. We're going to have a special screening of MacGruber. We're going to go to the Phillies with Shaner and Wood. We're going to go to my favorite pizza place, and whatever the fuck else you want to do, we'll do. It's your weekend, but onperks.com. Then also coming to Boston April 5th with Del Calo and Jake. It's at White Bull Tavern, so you can get tickets for that, and that's going to be a fun show, and we'll be announcing more in the coming weeks. And for the time being, we're heading over to Patreon. If you're not a patron yet, join us at patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast. Pay whatever the fuck you want. We'll be back with the boys, Rob Stant, Jimmy Gillespie, having more fun, and talking more butt stuff.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. See you guys. Love you.